Hello, and we are back. Welcome to For You English. I'm Laura.
And I'm Reese, and we together are the super team.
I know, totally. But, okay, today we're going to start off, as usual, with a personality test. This one, you should actually, I want to know your answer. 因为你知道, Reese, I think you're pretty, you trust people so easily.
I
you
do.
have to be careful, okay? 因为这个呢是有关你的被骗指数有多高。
So let's have a look at the question first, and then we've
Okay.
got 4 options.
Again.
And you've got the entire article to think about your answer. So, here's the situation. Imagine you get lost in a forest.
Ooh.
Suddenly, 4 birds appear in different directions and tell you where the exit is.
Wow, it can speak?
The birds can speak. Which bird would you like to trust?
Oh, this is a cute one.
This is
Okay,
interesting.
So this one is fun. Okay, 他说你有一天在森林迷路，然后这时候有4种鸟类出现哦。然后我刚刚有点搞笑，就说，所以他们会说话，因为他们接下来就要分别跟你在不同的位置跟你说，出口在这啊。然后这时候你会相信哪一个鸟的话呢？
Okay, so the first bird, A, is an eagle.
我不是很爱老鹰。I'm not gonna go for
They're
A.
very strong and elegant birds, I think. And then there's B, a parrot.
我也不相信鹦鹉 because 我觉得他可能是随便乱讲。
They're kind of tricky, huh? And then there's C, an owl.
我会相信这个哦，因为通常他们感觉 they're old and wise, 猫头鹰。
Famously wise.
Yeah.
And then D, an ostrich.
我也不想要选这个鸵鸟。I'm gonna go for C.
I mean, I feel like C is really the only good answer
I
here,
know,
right?
this one is okay.
You should always trust an owl.
对啊。
And I don't know about a parrot or
And they look cute in Harry Potter.
Yeah, Hedwig, yeah, he's
超
super
可
cute.
爱。
I'm also going to go with C.
真的。
So let's
我们
find...
每次都选一样。
We do.
I
We
know.
should just live together.
Twins. Okay.
We can find out at the end of today's article what your choice means about your ability to be tricked by people. Well, let's get into the article.
Reading.
Making an emergency call. A week later, Fred and Bonnie are home alone again. The phone rings.
Hello? We have your sister. Listen.
Where are you? Help me!
Bonnie, are you home?
Yes, I'm in the kitchen.
This is just a trick. Beat it, you criminal. I hope you're caught and go to prison.
Fred hangs up.
Who were you yelling at?
We just got a scam phone call.
You should report it. The anti-fraud hotline is 165.
Fred dials a number.
Here is today's weather forecast. It will be warm and sunny. Temperatures will reach...
Oops, I dialed the wrong number. I got the weather.
In Chinese or Taiwanese?
Chinese.
That's 166. The weather in Taiwanese is 167.
You have an impressive memory for phone numbers. You could be an operator for directory assistance. What's their number?
104. But stop messing around.
Okay. I'll dial correctly this time. Hello? I'd like to make a complaint about a scam phone call.
Okay, so in the article, we are again joining Fred and Bonnie. A week later, Fred and Bonnie are home alone again. The phone rings.
Ring ring. OK， 所以原来经过上礼拜之后，好像又会发生一个电话事件哦。因为1个星期后，他们2个又怎么样 ？Home Alone. That reminds me of another movie.
I love that movie.
小鬼当家
Kevin，
就是他们又独自在家了。可是这时候电话就响了哦，这是我们的事件开始喽。
Okay, and then Fred will answer the phone and he will say, "Hello." And then a man's voice will say, "We have your sister. Listen." And then a girl's voice says, Where are you? Help me.
天哪，这听起来就是假的啊，感觉。OK，so Fred 一开始就说，喂 ，Hello， 你好。然后这时候一个男子的声音说，哎，你的妹妹在我们的手上，听好了。然后就传来一个女生的声音说，你在哪里 ？Help me， 救救我。
This sounds ridiculous.
I know.
Well, Fred responds by shouting, Bonnie, are you home?
OK， 不过好险，这个 Fred 可能很爱他的就是 Bonnie 嘛，他就说，哎 ，Bonnie， 你在家里吗
And then Bonnie replies, Yes, I'm in the kitchen.
That sounds funny. OK，Bonnie 就是啊，我在厨房里。She's probably wondering why are you asking?
Right, so Fred and Bonnie are obviously brother and sister.
Now I get it.
And Fred knows that the people on the phone are maybe just playing a trick on him. Actually, that's one of our upcoming vocabulary words.
Yes.
Fred says, This is just a trick. Beat it, you criminal. I hope you're caught and go to prison. Wow, Fred has suddenly become very assertive. He's doing the right thing.
Yeah, totally.
Let's talk about this word trick. Trick is a noun, but it can also be a verb. A trick is something that is supposed to fool you, to make you think one thing and then surprise you with another thing. Tricks can be silly and fun, like putting a plastic spider into somebody's bed.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so mean. But tricks can be bad sometimes. If a person plays a trick on you, they might be trying to steal your money. Here's an example sentence. My older brother used to play nasty tricks on me, like hiding in my closet and jumping out to scare me.
Oh, okay. I missed that because we're too old for that.
Yeah.
OK， 好啦，接着 Fred 一旦察觉这个电话根本就是个诈骗，他就说这只是一个骗局。滚开！你这个坏蛋，或是你这个犯罪的人，希望你会被抓到，然后去坐牢这样子。OK， 哇，他这时候就喊出一大堆他对这种诈骗集团人说的话，这也是没有错啦，因为可能他就是很生气，为什么会有人做这么糟糕的事情呢？因为 trick 这个字其实就是指骗局，或者它也有恶作剧这样的意思哦，所以它可以是小小的或是很大的一个骗人家的事情，它是个名词，但平常的时候它还可以当做动词来用。OK， 举例来说，像是在电视新闻，我们常常会看到，就是尤其是 old ladies 老太太，他们可能会想要汇钱给别人 ，probably a stranger， 然后这时候警察或者是银行员就会介入说 ，Don't send him or her any money, it might be a trick， 就是有可能你被骗了，被诈骗了。那类似的字还有 scam。可是这个字我们后面会再探讨它的用法。那如果骗的人 ，OK， 通常我们还可以用诈骗的人，就是 con artist 或者是 scammer，OK。那当然呢，大家有没有对 trick 这个字有一点熟悉？因为在 Halloween 我们都会说 trick or treat，
Give me
不给糖就捣蛋 ，OK。那 play a trick on somebody 通常就是指比较小朋友那种恶作剧 ，but sometimes it could be really bad ones too.
Yeah, and especially today in a world full of technology and the internet, you know, people are getting very smart with the way that they try to trick you. So they send you emails saying things like, oh, I have lots of money here. Let me send it to you. Give me your password and your bank account details. And then they steal your money.
Oh my God.
If you get these kinds of emails, just ignore them and just never give anybody your passwords.
Oh, no, don't ever.
Okay, well, we also saw the word criminal.
Yes.
Fred said, beat it, you criminal.
Beat it!
Beat it. So Fred is calling the person on the other end of the phone a criminal. Criminal is a noun, and a criminal is a person who does illegal things. Illegal means it's against the law. If you break the law, you are a criminal. So here's an example sentence. After 3 weeks hiding in the mountains, the criminal was finally caught by the police.
Yes, OK， 所以刚刚回到前面的课文，就是 Fred 他就是对这个诈骗集团说 Beat it, you criminal. 然后 不知道为什么每次听到 Beat It 就想要唱就是 Michael Jackson 的
Beat
Beat
It,
It OK 好了，我们可能有点走音OK Probably not singing this right OK 走开滚开就是 Beat It 那 criminal 就是犯罪 OK 或是犯罪这个人哦，它是一个名词 So you could have a dangerous or violent criminal 就是危险的或是残暴的犯罪的人那或者呢就像刚刚 Reese 有提到其实现在很多的人他们是在网络上做一些非法的行为可能就是会问人家的信用卡的一些就是他们会盗他们的刷卡还有他们的资料 So criminals are stealing people's credit card details off the internet That's a very common thing right now unfortunately
Well, hopefully criminals get caught and go to prison.
Totally.
Which is where Fred thinks this guy might be going.
Yes.
So prison is a noun, and it's the place where criminals go to be locked away. Prison is not a nice place. You have no freedom in prison, and they can be dangerous too. So if you do something like steal a car or hurt somebody, you could go to prison, and sometimes for a very long time. Here's an example sentence. The police arrested the thief that stole the expensive painting and sent him to prison.
Wow, OK. Prison 这个字就是监狱啦，它是个名词。那常常我们看到它跟很多的动词搭配，像是 go to prison， 其实就是被抓去坐牢这样子的意思。像是 she went to prison for theft.Theft 是什么呢？就是偷窃 OK 所以他坐牢是因为他偷窃所以他要去监狱 OK 那 escape from a prison 是什么呢？就是逃狱啦那如果在 prison 后面我们加 er 就成了另外一个字就是 prisoner 也就是犯人囚犯的意思
A prisoner is a person inside of a prison.
Yes
All right, well back to the article and we're back with Fred and Fred hangs up. So hang up, this verb phrase, means to end a phone call. It's that easy.
没错 hang up 就是挂断电话那当然 Fred 其实还蛮生气的他可能讲完那段话然后就挂断了电话
Smash the phone down.
I know
Well, then Bonnie says, Who were you yelling at?
对啊 Bonnie 可能很好奇因为没有听到对方在说什么他说你在跟谁就是大吼大叫啊
Yeah, and then Fred says, We just got a scam phone call.
这就出现到刚刚我提到的字哦他说我刚刚接到了一个诈骗电话 scam 这个字可以当作名词在本课是当作名词来用就是诈骗啦或者是欺诈这样的意思
All right, back to the article, and Bonnie says, You should report it. The anti-fraud hotline is 165.
Oh, that I know. OK, 所以 Bonnie 就说，你应该要举报他哦，你可以打反诈骗咨询专线165，这个我也知道要打165。那 report 注意哦，在本课当中，它的上下文指的就是举报、告发。那还有他有提到 anti-fraud，OK， 那字首 anti 就是有反什么或是防什么这样的意思，所以就是 anti-fraud 就是反诈骗的。
All right, well then back to the article, and Fred dials a number. And then a speaker says, Here is today's weather forecast. It will be warm and sunny. Temperatures will reach... And that's the end of that sentence. Let's talk about some words here before we move on. I think Fred might have the wrong number. So a forecast is a noun, and a forecast is when somebody predicts the weather. They tell you if it will be sunny or if it will rain. Forecasts in Taiwan are often not very accurate, I'm afraid. Taiwan has very unpredictable weather.
That's true.
A few weeks ago, I was planning to go on a hike, and the forecast said it would rain, so I cancelled the hike. But actually, the day was super nice weather.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's always another time.
Okay, and we also mentioned the word temperature, right?
Temperature is a noun, and the temperature is the level of heat, hot or cold. Temperature is measured in Celsius or Fahrenheit, and it comes in the form of a number. In Celsius, 100 degrees is boiling, 35 would be a very hot day, and 10 would be a kind of cold day. Here's an example sentence. The temperature could hit 3 degrees tomorrow, so be sure to wear a thick coat.
OK， 好，我们来看一下，回到课文哦。所以 Fred 他就想说，那就打165吧，所以他就开始拨电话。可是不知道为什么，他听到电话那一段是说。这里是今天的天气预测，今天天气温暖晴朗，温度会高达 OK 还没讲完话，可是这里我们先来看一下他是不是打错了呢 OK forecast 首先呢他打到的好像是一个天气预报的地方哦 forecast 就是有预测预报的意思，它是个名词。那如果我们要提到天气一定要来学这个字，就是 temperature 就是温度，它是个名词，就像刚刚Reese 有说 water boils at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius 就是摄氏100度，就是水滚的这个温度哦。或者呢我们也可以怎么样，如果是量身体的体温也可以用到这个字 The doctor examined him and took his temperature, measured it, right? 就是医生给他做检查并且量了他的体温。那常常我们喝东西如果要常温的话，英文就是 room temperature。 那刚刚还提到 reach 就是达到某个程度或是数量，所以在本课指的是气温达到多少度。Well, is he calling the right place? Like, I'm pretty sure the anti-fraud hotline is 165 for sure. So,
oh, really? Well,
yeah.
maybe
What happened?
He misdialed. Fred explains. He says, oops, I dialed the wrong number. I got the weather.
笑死了 OK Fred 说 Oops 就是通常我们要表示惊讶啦或是感叹的声音，有点像中文的哎呦哎呀喂呀 OK 另外你也可以写成 Whoops OK WHOOPS 所以他说糟了，我好像打错电话拨错电话，我听到的呢是今天的天气预报哦I wonder what Bonnie is gonna say.
Well, do you know an even cuter way to express surprise or a mistake? Whoopsie daisies.
Oopsie daisies.
So cute. Well, Bonnie says in Chinese or Taiwanese.
这时候 Bonnie 很好奇，他说是国语还是台语 So in Chinese or Taiwanese?
Fred says Chinese.
Oh, okay.
And then Bonnie says that's 166. The weather in Taiwanese is 167. Right, so he dialed the wrong number.
真的，他打错，他打到166了 OK 所以如果你打错打到166这是国语的天气预报，那台语的呢是167，就是气象局天气预报的查询系统。
Do you know what I'm learning today, Laura? Taiwan has a lot of phone numbers.
I know.
I think in the UK
I don't even know if I could remember all that number.
We kind of have just one in the UK that we use for everything.
Really?
It's 999.
真的啊
Yeah, so if you dial 999, the person will ask you what service do you need? And you say fire or ambulance or police, and then they'll pass you to a different
好棒
person.
哦
So it's kind of,
So
you only need
convenient.
to remember just one number.
好好哦
Yeah. Well, then Fred says, you have an impressive memory for phone numbers. You could be an operator for directory assistance. What's their number? I'm not sure if Fred is being serious here. He's maybe poking fun at Bonnie. But
Right.
it is impressive that she can remember all of these numbers. So what is impressive? Impressive is an adjective, and something that is impressive makes you feel impressed. That means you think that thing is very good. If something is impressive, it looks a particular way or does something that makes you go, wow, that's so good. A person can be impressive if they do something amazing or if they show that they're really smart. An example sentence could be, I didn't know Sarah could play the piano so well. It's very impressive.
OK 这时候呢我们看到课文哦，就是你有没有觉得 Bonnie 好像比我跟 Reese 更厉害，他把所有台湾的那个服务电话都把它记得很好，所以难怪 Fred 会说哇你对电话号码的记忆力也太强了吧，你都可以当这个查号台的接线生了。他就说那对了，那个查号台的号码是什么呢？好，我们先来听一下，先来看一下 impressive 这个形容词，就是令人印象深刻的，或是有着令人钦佩的意思哦。像是通常如果你听到类似像是 TED Talk， 可能有人讲了一个非常精彩的演讲，你就可以说 Wow, that was an impressive speech。 或是你可能看到一些就是歌唱比赛的节目，觉得有人哇表演得很厉害 ，That was an impressive performance。同样的呢，你还可以用来形容怎么样 impressive buildings 就是让你觉得很赞叹不已、非常雄伟的建筑物 ，OK， 也可以用 impressive 这个形容词来形容哦。不过在课文他提到的是 Bonnie 有一个 impressive memory， 就是记性、记忆力 ，OK， 就是他记忆力惊人这样的意思。那通常搭配 memory， 我们会用 somebody has a good or bad memory for something， 就是形容某人对某事的记性非常好或是不好。那 operator 是什么呢？刚刚有提到接线生啦，或者他也有总机人员这样的意思。而他说哇，你记忆力这么好，你可以帮这个哪个地方当接线生 Directory Assistance 就是电话查号服务。
Well, Bonnie is not pleased. She does reply with 104, but stop messing around. So she does know the number for the directory assistance.
OK， 其实我也知道了，因为大家好像都知道查号台是104，对不对？可是这时候 Bonnie 还乖乖的回答说是要打104，可是他说嘿，好了，不要再怎么样 ，stop messing around。mess around 就是浪费时间、磨蹭，所以他说好了，不要闹了啦，就不要再浪费时间啦。
All right, and then Fred says, okay, I'll dial correctly this time. Hello, I'd like to make a complaint about a scam phone call. So I think the reason that they're not so urgent this time is because the problem doesn't need immediate
It's
attention.
It's not a snake that's about to bite them.
Yeah, it's not an emergency, so
Right.
they're kind of having fun with it. But he does end up calling the right number. And he said that he wants to make a complaint. Complaint is a noun, and a complaint is when a person explains what they don't like about something, or when somebody explains what is wrong with something. The verb is to complain, and we often make complaints about things that maybe we've paid for or things that we use. So you can complain in a restaurant if your food is bad, and you can complain in a hotel if your room is dirty. Complain can also mean to just generally talk about the bad things about something. So if I've had a bad day, I might come and meet Laura for dinner and just complain about everything.
Complain away.
This is bad, my boss is mean, my classmates are annoying, dun.
等等。
Okay, an example sentence could be, my father made a complaint to the taxi company because the taxi driver was very rude.
Yeah, okay. 所以 Fred 就说好啦，这次我绝对会打对号码哦。然后这时候他可能就打到165，然后说你好，我想要提出诈骗电话的投诉。Make a complaint 是比较正式的说法，就是我想要投诉啊，或者是抱怨某件事情。Complaint 这个字本身就是一个名词，就是抱怨、投诉。大家可能会对它的动词比较熟悉，就是 complain 有没有比较简单吧？就是把 t 拿掉了。OK， 那刚刚我说 make a complaint 通常是连在一起，然后就是比较正式，就是投诉。举例来说 ，OK，if you wish to make a complaint, you should see the manager。如果你要提出投诉的话，你应该要见就是我们的经理咯。Well, that comes to the end of our two-day article, and I can't wait to find out our answers to that personality quiz.
All right, let's see which bird we trust the most.
OK， 我超想要知道你的被骗指数有多高。OK, I remember, the question 就是在森林迷路，然后你要相信哪一个鸟，就是告诉你说出口在这。OK, do you remember what A was?
A was the eagle.
哦，老鹰。OK, no. 我不觉得是他。
Well, apparently, if you do trust the evil, the evil eagle, that means you can be deceived as long as the person talks to you with a serious face expression and tone of voice.
所以如果你们选是 A， 你们的易骗指数是95%。
Oh dear.
就是你只要看到有人很严肃的表情跟语气，你就会被受骗。I didn't choose this one. Lucky.
Me neither.
OK, 那 B 是什么呢？
B was a parrot.
哦，鹦鹉。
Yeah, if you trust the parrot, you're likely to be scammed 60% of the time.
Oh, okay.
You're often fooled by people's appearance. You're always tricked by those who look nice.
Oh, 哦，这个也有可能是我就是会以貌取人。如果对方看起来很好，就很容易受骗。
So, if there's a very, very handsome guy.
I know, right? Oh my god, 彭于晏 OK, 所以易骗指数是60%。可是我没有选这个鹦鹉因为 I chose C, which is an owl, 就是猫头鹰。Reese 跟我都是选这个，我们的易骗指数是 10%。
Very good.
OK, 那原来我们是聪明的人，我们没有很容易受骗，因为我们的警戒心很高。We are alert and careful. 然后我们比较不容易被骗，so it's hard to deceive us.
That's good. I think we're both like that. The last one was D, which was an ostrich.
鸵鸟
Yeah, if you're an ostrich, you'll be deceived 80% of the time. You trust people who you know well, and so you might be fooled by your friends.
这个也有可能是很多人就是非常相信熟人，然后80%的易骗指数，所以常常会被朋友骗。That could be possible to a lot of people as well.
Yeah. Well, hopefully friends don't 骗 each other.
真的不要这样子，我绝对不会骗你。
Yeah,
I
no,
would
I'll
never
never do that to
deceive you. Never.
All right, well, that's the end of our two-day article about emergency phone numbers. See if you can remember all of those numbers. They might save your life one day. But that's all we have. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Vocabulary Review.
Trick. The strange man tried to play a trick on Sally, but she wouldn't give him any money. Criminal. The neighbors saw a criminal trying to break into the house across the street, and they called the police. Prison. Jeff got caught taking money from a bank, so he was sent to prison for 10 years. Temperature. The nurse took my temperature and told me that I had a fever. Impressive. The movie was so impressive that I want to see it again. Complaint. If you have any complaints about the service, you can fill out this card.
智慧小补帖
Scam. Forecast. Directory assistance.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net